The Austrian Wanzl rifle. I'm sorry, but I just got it the other day, yesterday, and I made that quick video showing you what was going on. I guess I got a 3-day inspection on this so I can return it, but let's take a look at it. What this is Austrian. I believe they were Lorenz muzzle-loading muskets was the model. And like everyone else, at the end of about the time of the end of the American Civil War, muzzle-loading muskets were obsolete, and everybody wanted some sort of cartridge-firing weapon. So the Austrian government, this is the design they kind of went with or experimented with. There was only, I think, 70 or 77,000 weapons converted like this. My little extra core carbine is one of them. They only converted a few hundred, and that was in a prototype experimental stage, where this was kind of the refined conversion, and this is what they ended up probably doing the largest numbers of. This is a rifle, the full-length rifle, I guess you'd call it. There is a shorter rifle called a Stutzer, and that didn't have, I think it might have had a nose cap, but it was like the old-fashioned way. It was pinned to the stock, not with barrel bands like this. So there were the Stutzers, the extra core carbines, and this here is the standard gun. Now another thing, the sight. This was the sight for the full-size rifle. My extra core carbine has a more simpler sight, and the Stutzers will have just a plain, not as refined sight on there. Now we'll look at it from the other side. It's still retaining a lot of its muzzle loading features, lock, hammer, you know, the serpentine on the back. Has a cheek rest on it. And this gun, like I said, I mentioned the carbine doesn't have, I don't know if I can focus this or not, it's hard to see, unit markings. So this gun was issued at one point in time, either before the conversion or whatever. Then, if we go to the lock area and the bolt here, you see there are some names written on it, and I believe they were the factories that did the conversion. I'm not quite sure what all of that means. Some markings. Hold on a second. Okay, I tried to clean some of this up. I have not had time. I haven't cleaned this gun. Here on the tang is a name, and I believe it's probably either the arsenal or company that did the conversion. And as we go here, there's some other markings here on the breech. And then when we go down, my camera's getting old and don't want to focus. I either have to get another camera or overhaul this one. Probably another camera. But there's some markings there, some here, and the rear sight. And as compared to our extra core, this breech system is different than the carbine. Because like I said, the carbine was a prototype, and this is probably the modification that they decided on and standardized. And this is a standard rifle-sized weapon. I may take it apart now, and then go and I'll compare it next to, you know, our carbines lying over there. But I'm kind of torn because, like I said, we had the problem where somebody drilled out the breech, replaced that firing pin, but as you can see probably now, that hole, or we'll take a better look at it once I get the gun apart. I got a huge gaping hole there where the firing pin used to be. But all in all, the gun is in excellent condition. It's just that it's screw up with the firing pin and that, and the damage to the bolt. It's a little bit of a problem. But I have to get this apart, get a chamber casting, and then take it from there and see if I can do something to repair that bolt face to where I can get it to, take a look at the trigger guard on this. Pretty standard, pretty huge. A little bit of damage there. Cleaning rod channel, sling. That's the cleaning rod / ramrod. Well, that's a pretty good overview of the gun. So, like I said, maybe I'll disassemble it, or we'll take another look at that and the carbine side by side, then I'll disassemble it and we'll look at them from there.